Yo, what is up, guys? This is Animal. Today I bring you a new video, and yes, as you can see as the title, I went another time for Legend Rank and Glory. This is my second one. Next season I'll be going for my third one, so I can get the Unbroken Seal. So I just amassed a couple of clips from the last, I'd say 5 games. Yeah, I'd say about the 5 last games. Like this season, it took me about I'd say a total no more than 10 to, if I count everything, it's between 9 to 11 hours to get to Legend Rank, and I went on a big tear the other night. I've been playing just free for all. I played a couple games of the normal survival with some teammates and stuff. But half the time, I'd say 3/4 of the time I played freelance. Really love freelance. Bungie, shout out to you guys. You did an amazing job on that. For the lone wolf players like me that love to play competitively and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes for yourself and and when there's nobody else online also, sometimes it's a good thing to have a game type like this where you don't have to depend on other players. And it's fantastic, Bungie. Thank you. Good job. Keep it up. Bring it back. Name it. I think survival is excellent. I think there's just a little bit too much heavies. You'll see I get heavy quite frequently. I think there's a lot of heavies, but they're going to be toning that down at the end of the month. So, pretty happy about that. But yeah, so the other night, I had 6 or 7 hours into competitive in total in 2 days, and I started playing freelance. I lost the 2 first games of the night. I was like, wow, this is not going good, and I was carrying mostly. And I'm not saying that to give myself a pat on the shoulder, but I do give myself a pat on the shoulder because it was crazy. But after that, I got really into it and just went on a 10-win streak. Boom, 10-win streak straight to Legend. This is a couple games, and I'll even leave the ending when I reach Glory and all that kind of stuff. At the end, shout out to Brutal. It's just a random. I don't even have him on my friend list. But he was really good. He was really good. I had to close the door there, my bad. He was really good. It was just a random. But me and the other player, we were out pretty much, and we were 3-1, and the other team was starting to build supers and all that kind of stuff. So nice little double right here. So I was like, oof, I hope this doesn't go in the second round because this can turn around and bite me in the butt cheeks, But no, this Titan literally just mapped the dude with a fusion rifle. I know it's a fusion, but hey. Yeah, but shout out to Brutal. If ever you watch this video, you did an amazing job and all that kind of stuff. And we reached 5,500, well, at least for me. I don't know for you, but hey. So, yeah, so it was pretty intense, certain games and all that kind of stuff. And when you're by yourself and you can't communicate and all that kind of stuff, I feel that that's another type of different of skills. And it's kind of crazy, to be honest. And there's a lot of snipers. The last 10 games, I was surprised at how many snipers there was. It was crazy, man, the amount of snipers. But I think all in all, it's pretty much Pulse, Fusion, or hand cannon shotgun. If you see snipers, usually they'll be rocking Recluse or Last Word. So a lot of that. If I can give you guys tips, this at least will be for the freelance. I might be able to kind of tell you what not to do in survival, team play, and all that kind of stuff. But be wary of all your radar situations. If you know that you're approaching a player and all that kind of stuff, sometimes it's good to crouch. I know it's annoying to play against a crouch player and shit like that, but in competitive, you gotta think for yourself. You gotta think about your stats and if you want to get to glory and all that kind of stuff. Crouching is not a bad thing, and if you have a shotgun or a fusion rifle, perfect. That will help you a lot around the corners and all that kind of stuff to even get out of certain situations where it would be pretty much lethal for you. You'll see me often sometimes sliding around corners and all that kind of stuff. When I see a sniper, like right there, you see I kill the first one, then slide, and the other dude, it gives it a little bit more of a rougher time to aim at me. So that's one thing I can tell you. Third of all, make sure you use a loadout that you play a lot with. I play with NF a lot. NF, shotgun snipe, that's pretty much what I play with. Not only because NF is a good hand cannon, because I love that hand cannon. I love the archetype, all that kind of stuff. I really love hand cannons. Right here, that's another tip. I knew this dude was gonna peek again. He had another bullet. Be always wary about those certain situations where you can kind of like predetermine when he's gonna come out. It's gonna help you out a bunch. You want to make sure that you stay close to your teammates all the time. And in team survival, the normal survival, you want to do that constantly. Team exchange, slide exchange, all that kind of stuff. I always say that to Cephalor, one of my buddies, that we are probably one of the nastiest double team to do that with. He'll go in, do some damage, I'll change with him while he goes to hide a bit to recover health, and I'll finish off the kill, vice versa. You need to do that in team survival to survive. In freelance, it's still there. It's still there. You need to team, but it's gonna be dependent a lot on your play. Mostly a lot more on your singular plays. If you can 1v2, 1v3 easily, you're gonna get NF. That's for sure. You're gonna get legend, not to worry. You need to be able to 1v2, 1v3 if you're gonna play freelance. A lot. And I mean a lot. But in normal survival, the same a bit sometimes. If your teammates die, you're in the same situation pretty much, where you need to be able to 1v2, 1v3. I saw myself in situations where the other team had 4 lives and I was by myself. You have no choice. You have to figure out something, a way of winning, a way of going trophy, and a way of not making them build super. That's a major thing. Supers got nerfed really hard, so right now supers are not that hard to counter, except for Sentinel in my opinion, and Dawnblade. Those two are very strong. Striker followed by the turret, I'd say. Like, I don't know why. Those 3 supers are extra tanky. You have to be aware. Dawnblade can go one into the other map, pretty much team wipe the team 2 times. So that's pretty much a survival round win for the other team. So you gotta be careful. That's another one. Don't try to take heavies when there's a sniper on the field. There's no point. Snipers are very strong right now. And Night Stalkers are very, very lethal with the cloak and all that kind of stuff, and the poison nades and such. You gotta be careful with that. I mean, that's pretty much all the most important tips. That I'd say one of them, the biggest tip is to like train and practice with one gun, and don't change too often. You need to get good with a certain loadout to be able to dominate. For me, it just so happens it's NF and shotgun. Whichever shotgun. It can be Imperial, it can be Parcel, it can be Dust Rock, it can be any shotgun. Even threat level. For all I care, it can be Boderation. I'm a hand cannon shotgun type of player. Everybody on my friends list knows it. Everybody that watches my videos quite frequently knows it. You need to be able to adapt to a playstyle where it fits you and you can really dominate with. Because in those 1v2, 1v3 situations, that's where you're going to shine. I saw some dudes in the top 5200s where they could pretty much 1v3 with their sniper. Depending your playstyle and your skill level, it's all going to depend on that. And if you really want NF, you need to practice. You need to get on every day, every single day, and go for it. You can't expect to sit down and say, oh, I'll play some PvE tonight and tomorrow I'll play some PvP and try to get NF. Nah, you need to get on, play it like an hour or 2 every night, and if you get 3 wins and you lose 1, hey, you're making progress. If you lose 2, back out, stop. Wait another day, wait the next day, just don't continue, because usually unless you're really determined and all that kind of stuff, usually you're not into it fully, or it's just a bad night. But in my honest opinion, you need to practice and play every day. regardless the metas, regardless what people are playing against you and all that kind of stuff, and regardless the skill level of the other players, you need to outskill them. You need to find a way. You need, you see right here, big major error. I should have not rushed that dude. He had an error until I paid for it. But that's pretty much it, dudes. Like, be very, very determined. Go for it. That's pretty much all I have to say for tips and all that kind of stuff. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you leave a like, it would be much appreciated. If you enjoyed those tips and all that kind of stuff, please leave a comment down below. Share it to your friends so they can kind of like, maybe get some tips and ideas how to doing this. This is Brutal with the final kill. That was very nasty. Nasty right here. Boom. Shout out to you, my man. Shout out to you. Good stuff. We were still gonna win regardless. Like 3-0. We were still gonna win. So, hey, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. And next season, I'm going for an Unbroken. So, wish me luck. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. 5500. Peace out.